Well, shoot.
All right, gentlemen, I just got this handed to me. A hit-and-run felony at Ray's Cafe, 208 North Los Angeles. Got a patrolman on site. The coroner's on his way. Get down there, see if you can find any witnesses who can put a make on the car.
Need a drink. I got the jitters again.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
Wouldn't,
Bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
Okay, first off. 6. Best worn while rubbing shoulders with the movie stars. I don't recognize any of these as new.
Do you think this lipstick's too light?
Wouldn't a hit and run be under homicide? I mean, that man certainly looked like he ate it.
Yeah, I'm thinking of
Move!
45. I want to stop him with one round.
And he still confessed.
He's dull as
I don't wanna be
dishwater,
rude,
but I'm
but I
not
ain't
with
got
him for the
time to talk.
conversation.
Pardon me.
Looks like the DA is going to press charges. Anna Rodriguez might do time.
I'll speak to the DA. She suffered enough.
I don't know, Cole. She's an easy make, and the DA likes convictions.
I'll convince him to let it go.
How you do that?
I'll give him something better.
Give him what better?
Detective!
Hi.
Over here.
Hi.
Cole Phelps, traffic. What have we got?
Thick as a white male, name of Lester Patterson. Walked out of the bar and into the street. Car hit over there, and he ended up here. Dead on impact by the look of it.
Have you canvassed the area?
The only one with anything useful to contribute is the young lady over there. She lives above the bar. Name is Shannon Perry. No, it's not a stage name. 24 years old, she left Kansas to follow the yellow brick road.
Is that so?
We'll take a formal statement later.
I don't like that
Right now,
look
we're gonna
there.
take a look around. Phelps?
Hi, Mr.
Landed
Coroner.
on his face and ended up here. Car must have struck him from behind.
I'll bet it did. Check the jacket first. It's a big wallet.
We can notify next of kin.
Oh, don't be so sad, Phelps. The receipt of application 14F, the pre-approval has been granted to raise the weekly premium of your life insurance policy from $370 per week to $590. This raise has become effective January 1st, where our standard veteran care policy entitled you to a lump sum payout of 10 grand in the event of your untimely death or permanent incapacitation. This new plan secures your beneficiaries a sum of $16,000. Apparently somebody isn't too happy about that. We at California Fire and Life thank you and wish you good health and security in the future. So, I mean, it's a
What have you
bigger
got on
payout,
him?
but not much.
From all reports, he was intoxicated at the time of the accident. I'll know how intoxicated once I've done the autopsy. Looking him over now, I'd say he died on impact.
What about the chest wound? Isn't that inconsistent?
Very common in auto injuries. Look for a car with a prominent hood ornament. Those things are killers.
I mean, I don't see any with any. Who keeps a searchlight over the trash cans? Or a spotlight, even.
Body traveled a good 20 feet.
Oh,
This blood is a long way from the body.
more
Car
blood.
must have been going like a bat out of hell.
I mean, to do that, you really have to have, maintained some speed. And I know how cars break in the 1947.
So the driver managed to brake before the impact.
Yeah. Hi, Stefan. Oh, I see something red. Whoa! Chop! Yeah, chop!
A knife covered in blood.
Could be a steak knife. This is a hit-and-run case, Phelps.
A big-ass steak knife.
In any case, we'll want tech services to scrub the alleyway before they bag the knife.
Also, this is a bar. I don't see any food. There's a drink. Hi.
It's all yours, Detective.
Yeah, I don't like the look of her. Hi.
I'm Detective Phelps of the LAPD.
How can I help, Detective?
Name would be a good start.
Dudley Lynch. Hired help. I run the place when the owner ain't around.
Where is the owner?
He stepped out. Somebody had to take Lorna, Mrs. Patterson, home.
Mrs. Patterson.
What can you tell me about the accident?
Not a lot. It was busy in here, and all I heard was the impact.
He says, avoiding eye contact.
So what was he doing outside? It's against licensing regulations to drink on the sidewalk.
Lester and Lorna were having a fight. The owner made him take it outside. It was pretty ugly.
Yeah, I'll
Do
bet.
you know the victim?
Yeah. Lester Patterson. He's a regular here, or he was.
Seems appropriate.
Not one of your favorite customers?
Lester was special, but not my kind of special.
Was Lester drinking alone?
No. He came here with his wife. She didn't seem too interested in the booze, though.
Thank you, good citizen. Oh, wait, newspaper right there. Dr. Harlan J. Fontaine.
Courtney, come in. Have a seat.
Thanks, Doctor.
How are you finding working at the clinic?
It's, fine.
Are you sure?
Can I be honest with you, Doctor?
Yeah, you kind of need to be.
So, Courtney.
I was hoping that the therapy would be more beneficial.
Treatment can unfortunately be very long-term.
So many of the patients here are addicts, Doctor.
Many of them have been for years, Courtney. In the past, these people were condemned to sanatoriums. If we can reveal the root of the problem, then we have a chance to help them.
And until then, they stay sedated?
Do I detect a hint of reproach, Courtney?
Yeah.
I was expecting more, Doctor. I'm sorry. I don't mean to criticize.
Part of being a physician, Courtney, is learning to be patient.
How
He
is it
knows it's a
possible to
pun.
keep so many of them on their medications, Doctor? Many of their addictions are illegal.
Oh, many things in life are gray, Courtney. What may on the surface appear to be illegal is actually of benefit to society at large.
Oh, is it? So by looking at this newspaper, I now have definitive proof that that man has break the law. Okay, what you got?
Miss Perry?
Yes?
I'm Detective Phelps. This is my partner, Detective Bukowski.
I got a question for you.
Can you tell us what happened?
Blonde.
Well, I came to the window because I heard people arguing downstairs.
Just... Yes.
Then what happened?
I saw a car hit that poor man and knock him down the street.
Well, duh.
What kind of car was it?
A dark red Lincoln Continental.
Can't
Did you
doubt
see
that.
the license plate?
Only the first three letters, I'm afraid. 3C8.
Tell me more about the argument you heard.
Well, There were two voices. A man and a woman. That's all.
What about the owner?
That's a nice story, Miss Perry, but it's not what really happened.
You think I'm making this up?
Isn't there a way to back out of this?
You don't ask, you never find out.
Sorry, now let me accuse you of lying in a different way.
Why are you holding out on us, Miss Perry?
I'm sorry. I was hoping to tell my story to the newspapers. I'd like to get my picture in the paper. Trying to find work as an actress, and things look pretty difficult.
Cough it up, sister. We don't have all night.
People arguing? They were husband and wife. I could tell by what she was yelling. Intimate things. Very embarrassing for the man.
Thank you, Miss Perry. Your information has been very helpful. You can go now.
You really think so?
Your teeth get bigger when your mouth is closed.
Put him away.
You certainly got away with the dames, Phelps.
Give it a rest, Bukowski.
Let's see what the patrons have to say.
The patrons, or specifically the fat man with the apron. Or half apron.
A witness overheard an argument.
Lester and Lorna. There's nothing like airing your dirty laundry in public, is there?
Yeah, but there's the third voice, or something.
Why was Lorna Patterson in such a hurry to leave? What is going on here?
Lorna was pretty upset, so Leroy took her home. Lorna and Leroy are close. They've been talking about opening a new bar.
Leroy?
Leroy Sabo, the owner.
How long have Lorna and Leroy been talking about this new bar?
Who knows? I just served the drinks.
Lies.
Bartenders hear all sorts of things. Are you gonna tell
me?
me?
Yeah, if Law and Order taught me anything, it's that you remember everything.
When Lester was drinking, he treated Lorna like dirt. He gambled away all their money. Lorna pitched Leroy about the bar. I don't know how interested he is.
Is Leroy doing well?
Hell no. The only thing keeping this place afloat are the poker games.
Is that legal?
Thanks for your help, Lynch. I'm gonna need you to sign a statement with the patrolman.
Sure, no problem.
You get anything out of the regulars?
They weren't giving too much away. They liked watching Lester and Lorna go a few rounds every other day. And Lester was a fan of the love tap.
Oh, look, there he is again. Ooh, Stefan! Oh, I gotta use the phone.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need to run a partial license plate, 3 Charles 8. Cross-check possible Lincoln owners. Suspect vehicle is a red Lincoln Continental.
Just a moment, Detective.
I can wait.
Only one possible make on that license. Registered to a William Shelton, 738 West Temple Street.
How convenient.
Thank you.
There it is. Looks like we caught a break on this one.
Yeah, we did. We got a big break. Now to get back here without ruining the crime scene. Patterson or Shelton? Woo!
So the wife was there when it happened, but then left the scene.
You're right. That's pretty unusual behavior.
You're pretty unusual, man.
Could be in shock. I saw some people do some strange things in war after their buddies got hurt.
Maybe. Maybe she doesn't give a fuck. According to the patrons, her old man was a piece of work. You don't think, Phelps, the guy was run over. So it worked out well for this broad. So what? Maybe she deserved to catch.
I may have cut my finger and it might be about to drip onto the keyboard. We gotta hurry up and get there so I can get a t-shirt on this or something. Oh! I'd like to bleed less, thank you. Alright, let's play with one hand now.
Yes? Hello?
Mrs. Patterson.
Is this about my husband?
We're investigating
else?
the incident, ma'am.
I see. Come in, won't you?
Oh, I will.
Can you tell me what happened?
What's to tell? He got hit by a car and now he's dead.
You don't appear to be too upset about the fact.
Lester and I met on a furlough in '44. We got married that weekend. People don't understand it now, but that happened a lot back then.
Yeah, 3 years ago?
I see. So you probably did well to stick it out this long.
What's that supposed to mean, mister? I think it's about time you left.
I just got here.
I have someone here, and
I beg your pardon? You're gonna have to run that one by us again, sister.
It's okay, Lorna. I'm Leroy Sabo.
Well, well. Nice to see you're comforting the grieving widow, Mr. Sabo.
All right, wise guy. Do you have any intelligent questions you would like me to answer?
Yeah,
You
all of
can
them.
confirm Mrs. Patterson's story.
Lester lost at cards. He was kind of hard to control when he lost his temper. He turned without looking and walked right out in front of the car. It wasn't good.
What's your relationship with Mrs. Patterson, Mr. Sabo?
We're friends. Good friends.
You expect me to believe that?
Look, I was filing for divorce. Mental cruelty. Lester could be a mean son of a bitch.
And Lester knew about that?
No, I hadn't told him.
Well, hasn't this worked out well for the two of you? I feel almost bad for busting in on this little rendezvous.
Nice.
How did the car come to hit Lester?
He walked straight into the path of an oncoming car.
Well, duh.
You expect me to believe that, Lorna? It's all very convenient.
Gambling for Lester was like the needle for a hophead. He was yelling at me. He was yelling at the whole world. I kind of felt sorry for the driver. Poor guy had no chance.
You were arguing in the bar and on the sidewalk?
We were always arguing. So what?
Yeah, but it was worse than usual.
Admit it, you were baiting him, pushing his buttons. We can easily get the full story from the regulars in the bar.
All right. Lester was playing cards out back. He lost, of course, and wanted back in. He suggested I earn the money on my back to get a mistake. That was the proposition he was putting to his so-called buddies. So maybe I was a little angrier than usual.
Look, my finger's still bleeding. Can we hurry this up?
To his idea.
The bartender said that you and Leroy were planning to go into business together. Can you explain how you'll get the money to do that?
I have a little money saved away.
I have a little money saved in an insurance letter.
You're being economical with the truth, Lorna.
You want to back that up, little man?
Okay, first off, just because I'm little doesn't mean I'm wrong.
You increased the premium on Lester's life insurance. GI insurance policies have a $10,000 payout.
It was Leroy's idea. Lester lived on the edge. He was always getting into fights.
My finger done bleeding.
Crack games, pinochle, you name it. Turns out it was good
A lot of
advice.
blood.
It speaks to motive and premeditation, Lorna.
You're forgetting the hit and run detective.
How convenient.
Mr. Sabo, have an interesting day.
I'm sure we will, officer. Now, if you could both just leave.
We're leaving, ma'am. Sorry for your loss. I can see what a tough time you're having with all this.
I should use the phone. Hey, I'm not done yet. I need to use your telephone.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Who am I calling?
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Are there any messages for me?
Just one detective from the coroner. Message reads, Phelps, see me at Central Morgue immediately. Results of the Patterson autopsy.
Thanks.
Stefan, what do I do?
Any ideas?
Back downtown for the autopsy report. Let's see what the coroner makes of Lester Patterson.
Alright, let's go check out the dead body and then see if we can hit up the driver later. I'm sure they won't just boogie out on us or anything. Oops, sorry. Meep meep! No words?
Right up ahead.
All units in the vicinity, see the security guard at 459 there now at 536 South Figueroa. Unit handle code 2, identify.
Ew. Look, the morgue's right here. I'm not stopping. I got work. It's fucking 5 a.m. Everyone's just always awake when you need them.
Solved the big case and got promoted? That price is outrageous.
Howdy.
We can put the driver in front of a judge in less than a week.
You'd be making a big mistake.
Run that by me again?
The victim was dead before the car hit him. 2 puncture wounds to the right side of the thorax. Second puncture reached his heart.
You're kidding me.
Been doing this job 23 years, son. No one's ever laughed at one of my jokes.
You really look like it, too.
Long, sharp knife. Length of a bayonet.
We found a knife in the alleyway.
Where is it now? Was it bagged?
By Patrolman Kaplan.
Perfect. I'll get you a definite match.
Jesus, we got him. Murder 1. We were right there and they tried to stare us down. Now they'll both get the gas chamber.
Yeah, they will.
We have the knife, we have the coroner's report, and I bet we could roll Sabo as a witness. Let's bring her in.
I saved a whole year for that car!
What are you talking about? Let's go arrest those 2. Yeah, I already know that. Look, I mean, hitting a dead body is... Well, I got nothing. Shut up. I think it's more important to get the actual intentional murder 1 suspects instead of the murder/manslaughter man.
Go straight through here.
I'm the police! You know what that means. "6:03 a.m.
Spoken to the coroner. Mr.
She's even still wearing the same clothes.
Her husband's cause of death. We'd like you to come downtown and answer some questions.
It wasn't me. It was Leroy's idea. Leroy stabbed him. I had nothing to do with it.
Where is Leroy now?
He's in the bedroom.
You're very good, Lorna.
Put the gun down, Leroy. If you do something stupid now, you don't stand a chance in front of the grand
Nice of
jury.
you to give me up, sweetheart. All that whispering in my ear, telling me how we had to get rid of him, how good it could be, all the money we could
Got a lot of
claim,
spit in ya.
all that planning, how to get him into the street, how to make it look like an accident.
For God's sake,
you had
Leroy,
all
shut
the
up.
bases covered, baby.
I had nothing to do
You
with it.
think I'm gonna fry for you,
He's
Lorna?
a crazy man. Shoot him. Shoot him, for God's sake.
Oh no.
It's too late, Sabo.
You're getting nowhere. The long arm of the law is gonna get you. Oh jeez.
I can't put one on him from here.
Shazam! Never run down a long alley.
So, I give you a hit and run. You bring me back fraud, conspiracy, and first-degree murder. This is how a good detective operates, Phelps. You take nothing at face value. You keep digging and asking questions until you get to the truth. You got some sharp elbows on you, detective. I like that. Keep up the good work.
Just gonna stand there and watch them drink.